Say about you niggas over there in West Africa, you swinging on trees, man. I brought you over here, I civilized you, and I gave you a better life. You wanna go back to swinging on trees and living in mud huts? He won't tell you about.
Well, he won't tell you about what really happened in Manhattan, Seneca Village. And there was an outpost of Gadites that stayed in Manhattan, man. So they didn't sell the island. They was there at Seneca Village, and then that became a sanctuary for the Southern Kingdom, man. For Jacob to go up in there. And then what happened? Esau, you raised it like you did everything else.
Yep.
You made it Central Park. All right.
You won't bring that out though.
No,
you say y'all you gave it up
for some beef.
You know, because I'm better than you.
Oh, they don't say that. Oh, the Indians enslaved the black man. Here it is. You got all kinds of accounts of the so-called black man and the Native Americans living together peacefully, actually helping each other, man, being each other's refuges, fighting with each other against the so-called white man. Yeah, you want to highlight certain things, man, just to separate us. That's like, oh, the brother just saw the nigga that threatened Trump.
Oh yeah.
That he clearly isn't all he ain't there in his head, man. But Kathy Lee Gifford, I think that's her name, or whatever the hell. She had a picture when Trump got elected.
Oh yeah,
the nigga's head chopped off, man. She had a picture of the nigga's head chopped off. She didn't go to jail. They didn't arrest her. That's a blatant threat. She wanted to chop Trump down. But the guy that looks like a clear bug out, it's a joke. He got a towel on his head saying he want that 80 mil.
Yeah.
You know, he want that payout. And then he go in the jail. That's why you can't. As an Israelite, you gotta watch what you say, man. This devil, he's trying to find. He made laws to put you in jail, man.
Yeah, he did some bugged out shit. They say he had an AK in the video.
Oh yeah.
But still, though, it's a fucking joke, man. I just really got the intellect, you know, and the wherewithal to go up to the White House and somehow see Trump and shoot him. Well, and they got the nigga face plastered all over the media, man.
I thought they was gonna connect them somehow to a black Hebrew.
I'll just wait for it. Nigga, he got a journal somewhere that they ain't found yet, man.
It says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself."
Get Isaiah 47:6, if I'm not mistaken, real quick. So he's been on a slander campaign. The Most High talks about that slander campaign that you got against the nation of Israel in Ezekiel the 35th chapter. The Most High gonna pay you back for that, man. You've been talking all kind of shit since you came into power. Lies, man. So here it is, we the holy people of the Heavenly Father. We the top nation on the earth. You saying we the lowest nation. You saying we lower than the beast, man. The Most High hears these things. Okay, and the Most High, he don't take that lightly. All right, he gonna show you how he feels about that when he destroys you, man. That ain't a light thing to you know, bring up a slanderous accusation upon the nation of Israel, to put us in a position that we ain't supposed to be in.
Yeah, vocab. If we're not the Israelites, then what are we? What people in the Bible could we actually be, man? Where's the breakdown on that? If we're not the Israelites, where are you gonna people tell us that we are? All you can say is that we're not, man. All right, and then you try to go into spiritual Israel.
Yeah, that don't exist. The spiritual Israelites that talk about in the scriptures, those are Israelites in the flesh, man, that came back to their nationality. Ain't no such thing as spiritual Israel, man. The Most High ain't dealing with you with these heathen out here. And that's the reason why you scared. Okay? You don't want to acknowledge that you're Edomite, and you don't want to acknowledge that we're the Israelites, man. But hey, man, the proof is in the pudding. The scriptures tell you that the Israelites will be in the lowest state in the end times, man. We would be in captivity. Them so-called Jews ain't in captivity over there. They bombing the shit out them Arabs, man. How a slave gonna fight a damn war against a whole another, multiple nations, man? They going against them damn Arabs in the Gaza Strip. They fighting against you know, the Lebanese, Hezbollah. They got beef with Iran. If you a slave, how you got beef with a whole nation? You know? How you gonna be contemplating on destroying or going to war with another nation? You a slave. You can't do that. So that's more proof that those people ain't who they say they are, man. Another thing too, if you ever get a chance, listen to that book that Henry Ford made about the so-called Jew, man. Yep. He was breaking it down. He's basically saying he came to the conclusion that if you know, you in the know, but he didn't come to that realization yet, but he understood one thing. He said that the Most High, when when you read the scriptures, the Most High wanted His people to be spiritual. That was the basically the what's the word I'm looking for? That's what the Most High is trying to show His people, how to be spiritual. Don't worry about these material goods. Don't worry about pleasing your flesh. Be spiritual, man. Okay? The Most High never told us to covet after riches, and seek after these material goods. That's what the so-called Jew does. Now, if they were the real people of the Heavenly Father, the Most High would have jacked them up already, man. They living good, But the real Israelites, they're spiritual people, man.
Well, you talk about how we're slandered all the day long, right? The so-called Jew, they actually have a thing called the Anti-Defamation League.
Yep.
They got whole organizations to fight against anybody who tries to accuse them of any of the things that they're doing to you. Oh, you're anti-Semite, the Anti-Defamation League gonna try to hit you with a civil suit.
Where is that at in the Bible? The Anti-Defamation League for the nation of Israel is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. He the one that's gonna set everything right, man. Okay? We reading about it in what was you reading?
Songs.
We reading about it in Psalms, thou slanderest thy old brother. So this damn devil got a slander campaign going out against us, and he actually believes that the Most High is with it, man. Okay, but when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua come back, he gonna lay all that to rest, man. No longer we gonna be looked at as the lowest nation on earth. The Most High gonna exalt us. He gonna put us on that level. He gonna make sure all you other nations know that these ain't no regular people, man. These are people that I chose for myself. These are the greatest people on earth. They better than all you other nations, man. And you gonna worship these people. Yeah, we ain't supposed to have no anti-defamation. You're supposed to be getting defamed if you're an Israelite, man. You're supposed to suffer that reproach.
Well, the Lord said, "The world hateth you; it hated me first."
Yep.
So when they hated the Lord, what were they doing? They were calling him the Beelzebub,
Yep.
right? A wine bibber. They were slandering him, man. They even called him a criminal, man, to the point where they had he got judged for breaking a crime. What did he do wrong? All he did is tell the people who he was, the King of Israel, right?
Son of the Heavenly Father.
Son of the Heavenly Father. Yet that was a crime against Rome, against the so-called white man. And our people, the Israelites, you delivered them up into that judgment, man.
Right.
How much more us?
Well, Pilate didn't even find any wrong in him. See, he ain't did nothing wrong. Jake, the one that gave him up to the Romans.
Well, Jake wanted to murder.
It's all prophecy, though.
It's all prophecy. And then Jake let the murderer go. So it shows you that they'll be cool with a murderer, but be against a man of the Lord. And that's how these people are.
Yep.
Like those two older Jakes that came up, they hate us, but they love the so-called white man.
Well, especially that woman, she would have found a nigga that went to the African tombs, this nigga cannibal, she'd have followed after him, man. And he agreed with what she said, then he'd turn on the candle, and she'd be 100% with it, man.
The African tombs, if you really think about the African tombs, all the stories Esau has about it, every time somebody went in there, they got cursed. They got cursed, all right? Calamities happen, man. You ain't supposed to be going in another man's grave. The so-called white man, he goes into that. Oh, he got the curse of the Pharaoh. And they used to do that. They say, if anyone breaks this seal, there's going to be curses. They're going to put demons on you, man. Those things, that's the left-hand side spirits. Why would we put ourselves through that, man? To get extra knowledge? All the knowledge we have is in this Bible. And you can't find any of those false claims of the Immaculate Conception, man.
Yeah, that's nowhere in the Bible, man. But Jake's in the fairy tales.
Well, that's why they believe in all that madness. They believe in all that madness. They believe in the Big Bang.
Yeah.
All right. They believe in
evolution. Which is another slander put forth by Esau against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Well, remember the nigga that came out here years ago? 5 fingers.
Oh, 5 fingers.
The nigga said he was a missing link, man. Yeah. He agreed with it wholeheartedly, man. Yeah, I'm an 8. I'm the closest thing to an 8. That's the mindset of a nigga, man. Who pushes that out? The so-called white man. So why is it that the so-called white man, when he was conquering the world, why did he come up with this slander campaign which still exists unto this day, man? This society is built upon that slander that he pushed out against the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The true Israelites. All right?
Yeah, this is Jeremiah 15:5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem?
No, you ain't gonna have no anti-defamation league. them so-called Jews get pitied, man. If it's a string of attacks happening to so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, ain't gonna be no law passed, man. Well, let's look at Rosewood. Let's look at the Sand Creek massacre, man. Where did the legislation come in to prevent these things from happening, man? And say, oh, see, we gotta pass. There's too much anti-Negro sentiment going on. There's too much anti-Native American sentiment going on. We gotta do something to stop this, man. This ain't right. This is terrorism. You ain't gonna hear that, man. Okay? Because there ain't gonna be no anti-defamation league for the true Israelites, man. They gonna get slandered left and right.
Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest?
Who's worried about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? Nobody. You got niggas that's worried about the so-called Jew, man.
No, you got niggas worried about Australian brush fires. Donating money to that. What about all the kids that are locked up by Donald Trump right now, man? Our people are gone.
Yeah, nigga worried about a koala getting burned up. Nigga ain't never seen a koala in his life except when he went to the zoo. Ain't never stepped foot in Australia. He worried about that, not worried about what's going on with his own nation, man. But ain't gonna be nobody that's gonna be worried about the nation of Israel. We reading about it, man. So where the hell the Anti-Defamation League come in at? That's there to sweep under the rug all the madness that this damn devil be doing, man. These Amalekites. Okay, the New World Order, how they instituted these abortion clinics specifically for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So if you bring it out, oh, see, that's anti-Semitism. You can't say that. But it's true that you have 40% participation in the U.S. government. But you don't even make up 40% of the population. Well, so all these laws is being passed, they are being instituted by the so-called Jews. See, it's anti-Semitic. That you own the diamond industry, which is true.
Yep.
Hollywood, all the directors, the producers are so-called Jews. It's anti-Semitic.
All the
Can't
media.
say that. Yep.
Big tech. Zuckerberg. Bezos. All rats.
Yep. Bloomberg.
Oh yeah, Bloomberg. Bernie Sanders.
Oh yeah. They say he anti-Semitic. He's a so-called Jew. See, you said that term is BS, man. But the point being, there ain't gonna be no anti-defamation league for the nation of Israel. First of all, the Most High is defaming us by putting us in this predicament, man. The nation of Israel was prophesied that they would be defamed so they could reflect on the wickedness that they've done, man. Okay, here it is. Amalek doing all kind of wickedness. Then he got a institution set up to cover it up. Yeah. He ain't ashamed, man. Finish it up, Papa John.
You got preset?
Done. Just a little bit left.
Verse 6, thou hast forsaken me, said the Lord, thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out my hand against thee and destroy thee. I am very weary with repenting.
Yeah, and that's what's going on. That's the reason why we being defamed. None of these nations care about what's going on with us, man. None of these other nations care that the Most High is jacking us up. Okay, that we in a low state. How many Edomites come by and ask Jake how they doing, man? Look at you niggas on the corner drinking your beer and they shake their head, man. We gotta do something about these niggas.
Well, call the cops.
Yeah.
You got a permit.
Where's the Negro Anti-Defamation League, man? Or the so-called Hispanic Anti-Defamation League? Well, all of the North, including Gad and Reuben, because this damn devil can't tell the difference, he say y'all legal immigrants, man. He'll say you a border hopper. Here it is, you a Native American. You might look similar to the other Native child. He say you a border hopper, man. You're an immigrant. Go back to Mexico. Hey, nigga, I'm a native, man. You piece of shit. But see, where's the league that came up to stop the slander for Issachar and the rest of the tribes? Zebulon and be coming over here. Where's the institution set up to prevent them from being stigmatized as being illegal aliens?
Well, here it is, the so-called black man. You were here longer before than the majority of these Edomites, man. They came in the 20s, late 1800s. All right, I think they stopped importing slaves, right, in the early 1800s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Right, they stopped the importing slaves. So what they do? Jake was just regenerating right here in America, man. And so Jake wasn't coming from Africa anymore. Jake was actually here in this land. So Jake is, been in this land more than you Edomites. You Edomites are illegal immigrants, but it was legal when it was Edomites.
Yeah.
And you got free land when you came over here. They gave you free land. They gave you as long as you killed a couple of Indians, you was good, man.
Yep.
Yeah, Jake, we're the criminals.
Yeah.
No, they just want a freebie. They're like, why'd you come? Do you think those Edomites left Europe to work hard? They came here to get freebies, man. They're the ones who started it.
Stolen land.
They were getting free land, man.
All this land up in Northern California, Paradise, that city burned down.
Yeah.
Was it like last year, 2 years ago?
Well,
the way they obtained that land was by scalping Native Americans. Man, they would go into the villages. They would raise the village. They would invade. They would burn the village down, take the natives as captives, and then the land was open. They established a settlement there, man.
And there was a law, right? What was it? The squatters' right law.
Yep.
It's like you have to squat on that land for 20 years, and also put like you gotta signify that it's your land, and then it's your land, and then it's granted as yours after those 20 years. If nobody's like, hey, kicks you off of it. Esau, he changed that to 5 years when he came to California. So what? So what did they do? They went, killed as many Indians, pushed them off the land, and they started putting barbed wire fences everywhere. They sat down 5 years, they got free land. They didn't pay for it?
Nope.
They got it for free, man. All they had to do was be a damn devil. Yeah, if Jake wanted to do it, Jake can't get it, man.
They kicked a black woman out of a house in Oakland when she was squatting.
Yep.
She tried to go to the court, to be able to stay there. The judge said you can't stay there.
They're trying to do that to her, right? And their moms for housing.
Yep.
Esau, on a past case, he got a house in West Oakland doing the same thing.
Yep.
Right, squatting for 5 years. But when it was the black woman, they shut her down, man. Yeah, they're gonna appeal it based on that Edomites case, man. All you Edomites cases, man. Because how did you get this land? Following that same bullshit ass law.
Yeah, being a squatter.
Yet now that Jake follows that law, it doesn't apply.
Yeah.
It shows you that the society isn't built for us, man. It doesn't matter what you do. You don't have any rights here. You're a slave. You're a captive.
And Esau reminds you of that every day, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what he's gonna tell you. Yeah, we have no anti-defamation league for us. We don't have that, man. We don't have 40% control of the U.S. government. Go ahead.
This is Revelations chapter 12, verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
That's right, the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Going back to what the brother was reading earlier. Who's the accuser of our brethren, man? The so-called white man. More specifically, Amalek.
Yep.
Okay, you're the main guy. You going hard body right now, trying to paint us as the worst thing going. Why? Because we bring out the fact that we know this truth, we're a threat to you. Because this truth proves that you're alive.
Right.
That you're not the Jews, the real Jews, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. There's nothing anti-Semitic about that. That's pro-Semitic. Because we're the Shemites, all right? We come from Shem. We're telling you the truth, which is a positive thing. We're telling you the truth of who the real Israelites are. There's nothing anti-Semitic, that's pro-Semitic.
Yep.
You're anti-Semitic, okay?
You want to kill everybody.
Yeah, you're the anti-Semite because you claim to be something that you're not.
And he killing Arabs. They're so-called Semitic, really Shemitic. Killing off so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He killing off Elamites.
He killing off his own.
He killing off his own
Amalekites. All right.
He the one that's against Shem, man.
Come on, man. Yeah, so-called white man, he'll find a way to flag this video. But supposedly there's freedom of speech in this country.
Yeah.
It's all a damn lie. Keep going.
For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night.
Yeah, they accuse us before our power day and night. They got shrines set up. All right, they know the names of Yahweh Shemel Shai. They'll call on them just to accuse us, man. And hey, if you are the God of these people, man, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. They're eating pork.
Yep.
Look at them. They're celebrating Los Tres Reyes. Oh, they're celebrating Christmas.
go under the African tombs.
Oh, they believe that Joseph, got mutilated, man. Come on, dude. And that's the first time I ever heard that. I've heard some bugged out things on
Hey
this
man,
out here.
niggas say the darndest things.
Niggas say the darndest and worst things. Go ahead.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
That's right. We overcame all this bullshit here you're looking at in America through what? The blood of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the blood of Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
Okay, the blood of the Lamb. We overcame you. Why? We overcame y'all 2,000 years ago when the Lord went and did the sacrifice. Right now we're just acting out what the Lord prophesied. We're living prophecy, man. I'm telling you to your face who the real Israelites are. I'm telling you to your face the judgment that's set before you by the Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right, because the Heavenly Father, He's preparing this world for all-out war, man. Nuclear war. You just had Iran do retaliation. What happened? America didn't want no more smoke. Which really was China, Russia, and the spirit Yahweh Shem Yahushua is saying, no, it's not yet the time, but we're getting closer. All right, this is a kick up in the ass for our people to get right, man. Your time is running short to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
That's the only way you're going to overcome this devil, man. The accuser of the brethren, this Amalek, through the blood of Yahweh Shai. Keep going.
And by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death.
Yeah, we love not our lives unto death, man. What's there to love here? Voting? Are we gonna go vote for the so-called white man in 2020? They asked the idiot, "Oh, what has Trump done good?" He didn't know. He's just looking at him, bugs, probably on drugs. On drugs, at a Trump rally turning up. It's all a show, man. We don't love this. Life is death. Here it is. You want to enjoy family. You want to enjoy stuff, man. You get mad. You can't chill. You want to relax. You got to go to work, right? You got to pay taxes. You got to pay bills. What's there to love, man? And you got billionaires. You got billionaires that are committed suicide. Even these other people don't love their life. So if you don't believe in all that bullshit, go hold that. You got something.
This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
Yeah, this world is polluted, especially this land, America. And it's designed to what? To destroy you. Everything you eat is going to kill you. It's acidic, it's toxic. Where everything you do is slowly killing you, man. Unless you're doing something towards the Lord, life building, which the majority of that is spiritual. Right? Because these bodies, the Lord's going to get rid of them. These bodies are death. Right? Yahweh Shai, He overcame these bodies, man. When he went on the cross. When He died for our sins. And now we have this grace to come up and do what? To come up and do this work. To give glory and honor to His name and proclaim the truth. Regardless of what's going to happen unto death. Right? Because this is our life. Teaching this word. Praying unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Believing in the Spirit. Watching, overseeing all the prophecies that are happening right now. Okay? Go back to that. Because the so-called white man, he has all these agencies, all these things protecting them. Yeah, he'll get mad that Jake got a so-called Black History Month, which is nothing but lies, man. Nothing but bullshit. But he'll get mad at that. Well, there ain't no White History Month. Shows you this white man, he needs slavery. He needs to be enslaved. He ain't never gonna get that pride and the demons on him. He's the serpent in the garden, man. He's the devil. He ain't gonna be right in slavery. He ain't gonna be right until we exterminate his ass. Go ahead.
It's Revelation 12, and it's on verse 12 now. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Yeah, woe to the inhabitants of this earth, man. Right, and this woe that's coming is this World War III. Okay, and this devil, he knows his time's running out. He's running out of time. Okay, people are waking up. That's why he's like, okay, we got to demonize the Hebrew Israelites. Out of nowhere, man. It was just a matter of time. Now every time I see about a so-called Jew getting attacked, I already know, I'm already thinking, how they're going to connect it. How they're going to connect it to us, man. That's why now is not the time to be on the internet talking reckless. On the comment boards talking reckless. right? Now is the time to be tightening up and being more spiritual, all right? Being more spiritual. We're not here to go to war with this white man. We're in a spiritual battle every day, battling the spiritual demon Satan. That's the battle we're in. A spiritual battle, right? We're not gonna go to war for against this white man. And now, here it is, Nate. He got all kinds of military formation, general this, da da da. Yet, he put a statement out after that Jersey shit. Oh yeah, we're a peace group. We're against all violence. They got dudes in their congregation murking each other, man.
Yeah. Straight murderers.
You got dudes robbing each other. You got a question, Esau?
What's up? I'm running everything. I'm just looking at your stuff.
And do you believe in the Bible?
Well, I memorized the Bible.
You memorize the Bible. Do you know about Esau in the Bible? You heard of that guy, Esau? Ezekiel? No, Esau. You're Esau. Yeah, you're an Edomite.
No, I'm Chris.
You're an Edomite.
You're
right. And you're born into slavery. And America's gonna be destroyed in thermonuclear missiles.
Right.
Does say the Bible. Did you memorize that part? You memorized the part of you going into slavery under the so-called black man, Latino man, Native American man? Did you memorize that part?
I've been here 17 years, dude. I do not help you.
You're done, man.
Don't talk about like black this or that.
That's the current world that we live in, though.
Don't like talk
We live in a world where you judge by the color of your skin.
Is this a race-based society?
Speaking to you.
Who the hell are you, man?
You have no authority. You have no authority to speak like that to
Chris
us.
Henderson. Fuck you.
You're the devil the Bible speaks of.
Chris Henderson of the House of Edom.
It's clearly not all the way there. But that's Esau. That's the best Esau got to come against the prophets, man. What did he say? He memorized the Bible. He didn't memorize. She's a liar, man. A liar and a thief. Okay? The devil memorized the Bible, man. He can't even remember where his teeth went. Okay?
Romans chapter 8, verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Yeah, to be carnally minded is death. To be spiritually minded is life and peace, man. Carnal mind is going to bring you nothing but disaster.
Yeah.
Right? Strange calamities. You know? Things that aren't good for you.
Corruption.
Yeah, corruption.
Moral decay, ruin, injuries, calamities, until you end up getting destroyed, man.
Read that again?
It says, I'll start up a little bit. It says,
Chris Henderson.
Romans 8 and 5. For they that are the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit.
Yeah, of the flesh, you mind things of the flesh, man. If you're into, drinking every night, into girls, getting a new girl as much as always on the phone trying to find a new chick, man. That's of the flesh, man. You ain't supposed to be into that. Or just worried about money, trying to make money, trying to swindle people. Yeah, I was trying to make a quick flip.
Yeah. Always on the
Scheming, man. You are the flesh, you're gonna sow to the flesh, man. And like we were saying, that's gonna bring nothing but judgment on your ass. Especially if you have the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That's the last thing you should really focus on. You should be separating yourself from those fleshly desires. Those fleshly desires, you don't need. You already know what goes down, man. After you go and hit it, after it's done.
Back to reality.
Back to reality, man. Life sucks again.
It's not a viable escape from the conditions that you're in. Well, you read 1 John 2 and 15, it tells you that all these things are temporal, man. The lust of the flesh, So these things are temporal. Yahweh Shem Yahushai gonna destroy these things, man. It's the lust that you're chasing after, which is displeasing to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it's gonna be destroyed. So if you caught up in that, what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna be destroyed. When this place gets taken out. We looking toward for the kingdom, man, where everything is gonna be everlasting. Everything down here is temporary. You pretty much gotta have that in your mind, man. At any moment you can lose everything you got, man.
Yeah. Hey, case in point, Job.
Yep.
Job lost it all, but he took it cheerfully. He kept his integrity.
He's in the spirit.
He's in the spirit. He wasn't worried about his flesh. He said, "Hey, I got my spirit. I've still got my mind." He was happy that he still believed. He was still in the faith, man. He still prayed on it. He was trying to figure out what he did wrong.
Okay.
What happened with the flesh and make you want to curse out the Most High.
Yeah. Why you doing this?
Why you doing this?
What's going on, man? Nah, but to hell with this. Well, Jake said that.
Well, I didn't do
tells you
nothing
that in
wrong.
the book of Malachi.
Or you feel blameless. It's got to be a mistake.
Yeah.
The Lord, he acts. The Lord only has direct shots, man. Okay? He has a 100% accuracy rate. He don't miss, man. It's gonna be the same way when he shoot them missiles off. Keep going.
For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
To be spiritually minded is life and peace. Yeah, because when you get in the spirit heavy, you know, after a detox, after hanging out with the brothers, chilling a little bit, man, you feel at peace, man. Right? You felt that joy. Your stomach may hurt from laughing. You know, you start enjoying your life, meaning you're in holy conversation. You're doing things after the spirit. You're going in precepts, okay? You're going into the prophecies. You're watching the news. You're seeing judgment go down. Like we were talking about last week, you know, people are gonna bug out when they see us when all hell's breaking loose, man. Because our spirit's gonna become completely different than theirs.
Well, these people are bugging out over the Iran thing.
Oh man,
And war ain't even kicked off yet. They said that the Selective Service website got shut down because it got too much traffic, man. People that got student loans, they was bugging the hell out. Shit, I'm gonna be drafted. So they looking at the fine print. Oh, see if you accept aid. You know, you guys sign up for the Selective Service. Am I gonna get drafted? They was bugging out, man. War ain't even kicked off yet. But see, us having the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we already know what to expect, man. We already know it's gonna be a draft. All right? And if we get drafted, we know the decision we gotta make, man. All right? Tell this man hell no. All right? Which more than likely, he's probably just gonna lock us up anyway, man. We terrorists.
oh yeah, you don't want us in his army. I really
Well,
don't.
niggas working with Iran, man.
Oh yeah. With a towel on his head. Trying to get that 80 mil. 800 stack.
It's James 1:12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life.
Yeah, when you're tried, I mean the Lord's gonna put you through temptation. It never ends, man. Right? It's a never-ending battle. You just don't just give up. Oh man, you know, fuck it. The Lord doesn't want a guy in that spirit, man. He wants you to fight through. He wants you to suffer. He wants you to be in pain, man. Keep going. He wants you to separate yourself, man, from the flesh. Go tap in directly into the spirit. The flesh wants you to pick up the bottle. The flesh wants you to deal with the herbs, man. The flesh wants you to go and deal with the sport. Go out, be a bug out, man. Put extra demons on yourself. When you really get into the spirit, you cast all those things away, man. You cast all those things away, and what? You cast everything upon Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.